Oh, look at Ted. Ted, come here. Fuming sat in the back. Come on.
He's not enjoying himself.
Fuming sat in the back. There he is, at the back of the room.
Right, go on then. I'm in the motor. That don't happen very often. I think the last time we actually did any filming inside your car was...
On the way to Scotland?
Huh?
On the way to Scotland?
No, like work related, like in your Defender, or whatever the fuck you were driving. Oh, where? Wellingborough.
Fucking hell.
So last time we did it like this.
That was a while ago. Well, you've reminded me actually, I need to speak to them.
You're welcome.
You can come more often. Got all the ideas.
Anyway, where are we going?
So it's been a little while since you've been in the motor then.
It's been a little while.
We're going to look at a job on a sunny day. What more could you ask for?
It's because you're not much of a rider anymore.
It'd be better if it was at the end of the day because it's near my house, but we don't have that sort of time to wait or waste because they're getting on nice and quickly. So, but yeah, no, not a rider anymore, Mark.
What's happened there then? Your bottle job. Everyone was asking me at Lyng, where is he? What's he doing? He's a big old melt.
Big old melt. Yeah, I melted big time. Well, simply put, I just couldn't do it. Just like absolutely was exhausted. After Duns, we were pretty much flat to the mat. We still are really, but yeah, work just was flat out. I had a couple of like things at the weekend with family and friends, so kind of got to the Friday and was like, who am I kidding? I haven't rode for 3 weeks, haven't trained for 2 weeks. Was kind of a little bit under the weather. That didn't really matter, it wouldn't have affected it, but and I just had no interest in it, like, because why do I want to go there if I'm like not ready at all? And that's the stage of my career where I'm at, really. Do you know what I mean? I can, you know, have that choice. I've never had that choice before, and I really didn't want to go and get hurt, to be honest. So yeah, sat at home, and not gonna lie, I woke up on Sunday, I was over the moon, like I wasn't there, which is weird. I've never really had that before. But
so where does it leave you going into next year then?
I don't know really. I think I still want to. He's picking his nose. I still want to ride. don't do that.
That's unreal, isn't it? How good is that?
I still want to ride and everything, and I'm still, you know, for all of the right reasons. But I think I have kind of come to the realisation that work has taken over everything else, and like we've all only got so much capacity, right? And we're putting our heart and soul into this, as most people do their business. You know, and yeah, what we do is time consuming and energy consuming. So yeah, I think I still want to race, still want to do it. That was just the first time I've been like, fuck, I don't want to do it. I don't want to go there. And I've had no preparation. So yeah.
In hindsight, obviously, you kind of made the decision to not go before a couple of people announced that they weren't going to do it. Obviously, Ben.
Honestly,
Ben
but I know where you're going with it. But it makes a shit's worth of difference to me, because the result. Like, I think I made it pretty clear this year. It's not about results. It's about me going there and enjoying myself. And I know myself well enough now at 35, having raced for 30 years, that I won't enjoy it if I've not done a little bit beforehand. I won't be able to enjoy it. Yeah. And then the results, obviously, I never like getting 6th, 7th and 8th in a British Championship, with all due respect to all the people around. Like, you know, I was doing that when I was 16 and 17, so it's definitely not about the results anymore. It's about enjoying it. And I would not have enjoyed that day. I know Lyng like the back of my hand. My brain would have been telling me to go 1 speed, and my body would have been saying negative for probably 20 minutes of the 25-minute race. So there's no fun in that as far as I'm concerned, and that is it. There is no more or less to it, and it's a shame, because like I was 2 points off 5th of the championship, so that would have been quite fun, but funny to get 5th, top 5 of the championship. But again, it's not about that now. What does that mean? at my stage of the stage of my career where I'm just doing it for fun and no one really cares where I come or what I really get up to. So yeah, that's it really.
Some thoughts on how all of the championships did pan out in the end? Obviously, Tommy ended up wrapping it up. Conrad won.
Yeah, it's good, isn't it? I think they both deserved it. They were both the better riders in all the cases. I think Tommy, the MX2 is interesting. I think Tommy in a way, he's not doing it for that at all, but he's helping the younger lads. He's pulling them through, raising their bar a little bit, and that's only good for the sport. People say he shouldn't be winning at 36, however old he is. I think it's 36, a little bit older than me, but why shouldn't he? He's been like top 2 and the best man in the world on his day, and yeah, he's a bit older, but he's still sharp as fuck. So, you know, I think we're a bit harsh on the youngsters, and they have given him a run for his money at times, and I think next year they definitely will, because they're getting better and he's getting worse. Realistically, that's the truth of it, and he'll tell you that.
Yep.
So yeah, and then Conrad, let's be honest, he's pissed it, isn't he? I think Adam Sterry's done a hell of a job of pushing him. We all know that he's pretty lethal on home turf, Conrad is, so Adam's done a good job of pushing him along. And Adam would probably tell you that it's pushing Adam along as well and making him a better rider. So yeah, just wish Conrad, it'd be interesting to see how he gets on to the stations, but I just wish he'd get into Europe a bit, but it's a whole other thing, isn't it?
A whole other thing. Did you pay much attention to the 125s this year?
I said in the last video, didn't I? I really noticed the last 2 rounds. I started really watching them, and I did that when I was in GPs a lot, watching Tixier, Jonas, Geyser, Sewer, all of those lads. They were all on the 125 when I was in my MX2 heyday, and so it really, it intrigued me the last 2 rounds. I noticed myself watching them a lot and copying their lines and stuff, which tells you a lot. They're you'll have to excuse me, I'm not amazing with the names, but Charlie Richmond, I think his name's Hayden Stack. What?
Yeah.
Is it Hayden Stack? And then
Drew Stock and Ryan Wagner.
Yeah, Wag. Yeah, exactly that. And they're all got their own style, but they're very good, really good to watch. So Charlie Richmond actually came and rode with me the last time I rode at mine, and he was impressive. He was not that much slower than us on a 125. So I'm hoping to do a bit of riding with him over the winter. I think he's jumping on Honda, I think. It'd be nice to get all of them lads up at some point and let them ride the track, and yeah, it's good future for them.
There you go.
Cheers, Ant. See you in a bit. Bye. I hate that. Rubbish. I'm not a fan of rubbish.
We've arrived.
We've arrived, Mark. That's our
Talk to me
destination.
What do you know about the job?
Enough?
Considering we spent 8 minutes talking about motocross.
Yeah, it's all motocross, isn't it? Well, I'll talk about it formally on the bank if you'd like.
Oh, let's go up there. What are you doing, you pleb?
We have a leaking sub. Don't zoom in on whose truck that is. Yeah, so we're here at a reservoir in the northern region of Suffolk, very close to Norfolk. So it's a 200,000 cubic metre reservoir for a farmer. We started here 23 days ago. We've had 2 50-ton excavators here, 3 D6 bulldozers, all 3 with GPS, 7 dump trucks. I think we may have got up to 8 at one point. But they stripped the topsoil off to the side. The lay of the land meant that the cut at the end of the field wasn't particularly deep, but the top where he is now was 8 meters deep. Total volume of material moved is just over 100,000 cube, and we're on day 23 and they're nearly done. So I believe we've had one rain off, so the weather has very much been on side as it has most of this summer. But the boys have done incredibly well. They've been working 12-hour shifts. They've done a couple of Saturdays along the way. That volume and that amount of time is really impressive, and it's testament to the hard work, the management, and you know, the lead driver on site. The trucks have been working efficiently, barely been reversing for the most part of the job, rolling around, compacting the bank as they're building it up. The way they've done the topsoil has meant they've been able to peel it back over quickly. Once they've got the first bit of topsoil out of the way for the key trench, the guys dug 4 metre wide by sort of 1.5 metres on average depth. Key trench around the outside of the reservoir, well, actually worked out as being in the centre of where the final embankment on each side is. To get through the land drains, obviously heavy ground like that has land drains all the way through it. So got through all of them, chased them out to make sure that they're out of the way, and then engineered the material back in layers. And obviously now eventually the bank's built with those the key trench in the centre. Friday will be 23 days when they'll be finished topsoil and landscaping the area. 100,000 cubes, so it's not bad going, and it's all been engineered in, so it's not like we've just been tipping up and thrashing it in. And we're actually assisting the farmer with getting the pipe work in, ready to start filling her up over the winter. The kit's been outstanding. We've actually demoed a Caterpillar 50 tonner behind us for the last 2 weeks as well, which has been interesting. Obviously looking at what we're purchasing next year. Now more than ever we're looking at cost and value and performance. So yeah, it's been good. We've had most of the arc here, a couple of cross-hire dump trucks where ours have been busy on other work. And yeah, we're hoping to be out of here in 2 days' time, topsoiled, compacted, and away we go. Kit moving to another job. Yeah, on to the next one.
Where is the next one?
I don't know. Now we're a little bit too far ahead. I was talking to someone earlier actually, where production's been so high. You know,
finishing jobs ahead of schedule.
Yeah, because the weather has been so good, but obviously this one in particular has been a good job for many reasons, not just the weather. But this year being a bit unstable in general, people aren't starting jobs early to get ahead. They're waiting until every single penny is in the budget and before they do anything. So.
Let's talk about business in general over the last 12 months then. Ooh. What's been the trends? How much do you actually want to comment on?
I mean, 18 months really. Probably the last 18 months has been really difficult. Naturally, our business is quite reliant on the housing sector and housing market, and obviously it's fairly on its arse. It has been for a little while. Certainly in Suffolk, it's really struggling. Certain areas of the country are pretty good, so plant hire and contractors moving around accordingly, but certainly Suffolk's not great at the minute. Sizewell, which is a nuclear power station being built 15 minutes from us, has certainly helped that. Got quite a lot of machines and men working there. But yeah, it's been a tough 12 to 18 months for everyone in business, whatever you're doing, but no different for us. Construction has been tough. The localised businesses such as tippers and ready mix have been really, it's been tough for them because they can't really travel. You know, aggregate and ready mix concrete are what you call live products, so they can only go so far before they start losing money. Machines and resource like labour, men and machines can kind of go wherever, if need be, to keep working. But yeah, so the localised business has been difficult, but generally we're doing all right. It's been scrappy. It's scrappy for everyone. But it's been fun. I feel like it's sharpening us up. In saying that, always trying to look on the right side of things. It's been. I'm having a little bit of I've got a bit of a challenge at the minute with my dad as well. Kind of don't know whether a power struggle was the right word, but probably a bit more friction there than there ever has been. But he's only, you know, he's doing it for all the right reasons, and probably been a bit harder on me than he ever has done. But I'd say it's for the, like I said, it's for the right reasons, and I see why. But I do get frustrated sometimes as well, and I think it's probably hard for some people that work for us, because they've kind of got two bosses as such. So I would say, without going into detail, he's always right. 99% of the time he's always right, but the way he does things or puts things across sometimes are questionable.
You mean you and your old man are butting heads a little bit?
Yeah,
like a normal family.
Yeah, exactly that. Yeah. So, but the difficulty is for me is we've never done that.
Yeah.
We've never butted heads before, and so.
Would you say, like, the current economic climate, the challenges that the industry faces, obviously maybe bring a little bit of friction into that relationship?
100%. You know, and Dad's always been able to, you know, make shit happen. So when things are tough, he's like, gets his elbows out and was like, right, well, I'll get involved in this, and you know, it's great that he is like that, and you know, learn plenty off him on a daily basis. But sometimes it can also be tricky, and obviously there's a few different, you know, businesses down, you know, in our group now, and they're not all the same, and you can't treat them all the same. So yeah, and like you say, yeah, because things are a little bit harder at the minute for everyone. I'm sure if we were absolutely killing it, he probably wouldn't be getting too involved in every little detail or all the bits and pieces. But I totally get why, and like I said, it's an education, and I'm sure one day I'll look back and think I should have made the most of those times. So I'm trying to make the most of them, and sort of enjoy the process, because I feel like I spend a lot of my time wishing I was older, or more mature, I should say, and in business. More mature in business, and like wishing that sometimes the company was a little bit more senior than it is, like a little bit older. Certainly the Earthworks, it's only 5 years old this year. But
when you look at how much that's transformed, even since I started, I mean, Jesus, when I first started, it was you and another bloke on a desk with a couple of high dreamers, a Hitachi 300,
D51,
and a 51, yeah, and 37s about.
Yeah, mad, isn't it? It has changed a lot, and there's a shitload of hard work gone into it, but the hammer is well and truly down at the minute still to keep progressing. Yeah, the contracting, you know, it's fun, it's enjoyable, and I've certainly got passion for it, and I'm surrounded by a lot of good people in that business, and a lot of good operators like Brad and people like that, and foremen who really give a shit and do good work, and supported by a really strong commercial team as well. So yeah, it's changed a lot in 5 years, that's for sure. Serious amount.
This is probably our most serious vlog, mate. Well, I might.
Yeah, you might notice I've been frowning a lot.
Frowning?
Really serious.
Very serious. Yeah. What's happened?
Really serious. But the bikes have gone out the window, we all get really serious, man.
Oh no. Now everyone else can see what I have to deal with on a daily basis.
What, miserable Jake?
Yeah, just miserable Jake.
Frowning Jake. And I'm making you sick with my driving.
Oh god, yeah, I've never been a massive fan of your driving, to be fair.
Good on the way here though, wasn't it?
No comment.
Huh?
No comment.
You're gonna have to trim this shit up, bro. You've got like 30 minutes.
I know. There's a lot of footage. I'm gonna stop now anyway. Right, so like and subscribe, blah blah blah.
Like and subscribe.
God.